Let me tell you something that most people never hear. Entrepreneurship is not a course, it's not a checklist, and it's definitely not a YouTube hack. Entrepreneurship is becoming the process. Because at some point you will fall. At some point you will run out of money. You will be down to your last dollar. The bills will stack up. The collectors will call. People who once clapped for you will suddenly go quiet. Trust me, I know. And that's when the real question shows up. What will you do now? Will you fold? Will you walk away? Will you blame the economy, your customers, your partner, the world? There will always be a long list of excuses waiting for you. Trust me, I know them all. But here's the brutal truth. When you're looking for someone to blame, the loser is in the mirror. Not because they failed, but because they quit. Because they couldn't take the hits. They couldn't take the pressure. They couldn't take the loneliness, the fear, the humiliation, the weight. You see, I know. Winners all feel that way too. They just refuse to stay down. They refuse to give up. A real entrepreneur, the kind that builds something that lasts, finds a way when there's no way. When the door is locked, they build another door. When the money runs out, they create value out of thin air. When their back is against the wall, they push through the wall. When I built this company, I fell more times than I can count, and I am still falling. I've taken hits that most people have never seen. But here's the difference. I never stopped. I never stopped moving. Because winning isn't about talent or luck. Winning is about endurance. It's about staying in the fight longer than anyone else. That's why I ran 100 miles. That's why I ran an ultra. Because you know why? When you spent everything, the money, the time, the sleepless nights, and your dream still isn't working, what do you do then? Do you pivot? Do you rise? Can you drive your team 99 yards when the game is almost lost? Can you look your own fear in the face and say, not today. I'm not done.